Hello, Ernest Mayer. Look at that person. His name is actually valid to their name because in its name it's written Ernest Mayer, earning money, and he's looking like a rich person, uh, like wearing a black blazer with white shirt with one black tie, and his face is like so beautiful. He's an old person and their face skin is so tight. He must be a rich person. So that's why the name is Ernest Mayer, Ernest Money something. Okay, he born on 5 July 1904. Okay, that means 100 years back, not in 2004. Okay, in Kempten, in Germany. Okay, Ernest Mayer, the Harvard University evolutionary biologist. He born in Germany, but he studied in where? Like Harvard University. And Harvard University is present in USA, United States of America. Okay, and he studied in USA. Okay, and he survived for 100 years, 1904 to 2004. 2004 maybe of your birthday. He died at that time. Okay, when you were born, he dying at that time. Okay, uh, he has been called the Darwin of 20th century. He is known as the Darwin of 20th century. Do you know if written 20th century what it means? 20th century means the year starting from 1901 to 2000 is called 20th century. Okay, you got that. 100 years back is called that particular century. For 20th century, 100 years back, that means 1901 to 2000 years, it's called 20th century. He was known as the Darwin of 20th century. Why the Darwin? Because Darwin is a great uh, work done in biology, because Darwin born in 1800 something and working till 1800 something. So Darwin is a 19th century person. He or 19th century person. So that's why he comes later on the years. So he get known as a Darwin of 20th century. Okay, was one of the 100 greatest scientists of all time. That means he is one of the greatest scientists of all times. Means he is also with the very greatest. Where if 100 greatest scientists present, then he is also one of them. Okay, here we go. Mayer joined Harvard's Faculty of Arts and Sciences in 1953. Oh, let me see first. Okay, Mayer joined Harvard's faculty. That means he becoming like a in your field. You can say by botany faculty, physics faculty, geology faculty. So he becomes like a teacher one in Harvard University as a Harvard Faculty of Arts as well as Science. In arts comprises many things like to working for a people, working for a nation, working for a humanities, working for a social issues, that comprises arts. And sciences, that means something evolution, microorganisms, bacteria and every and all, to how evolutions works and everything. Science comprises these kind of things. For a chemical reaction, how can we make medicines, and how can we prevent their lives from getting died, and something that things. And retired in 1975. He joined in 1953. Like he take as a as a appointment, working as a faculty when our India as in 1947 independence got. He got 1953 as a faculty of arts and science. and he retired in 1975. Just like 25 table 3 multiplied, you got 75 in that way. So he retired in 1975, assuming the title Alexander Agassiz, Professor of Zoology. He got second title, like something. First he get a Darwin title, second he get Alexander Agassiz. Alexander Agassiz means not the Alexander the great who is the warrior or soldier. No, Alexander Agassiz is a uh, great person in biology field. Alexander Agassiz is a marine zoologist, mine engineering, and many of the things he work. He is a very great person. That's why he get as a honor to his title, like Alexander Agassiz, Professor of Zoology, emeritus. Emeritus means an honor is given to a person who is retired. So okay, throughout his nearly 80-year career, 18-year career, 80-year career. What do you mean 80-year career? He has started from 20 years of age to his of maybe of their till death. He has started their career from 20 years of age. Oh my god. Just you guys are in 20s or 19 career. His research spanned ornithology. Ornithology means what? Ornithology means a study of birds. How birds behave, how birds recognize something, how birds fly, how their behavior of their birds. This is called ornithology. How you can understand ornithology? If I remember birds, I remember their eggs. Eggs are oval. Oval are O. And O is ornithology. So you can maybe connect like that. So ornithology, not like your orthodox. Okay. Here we go. And res- uh, his research spanned ornithology, taxonomy. Taxonomy means taxonomy actually. Who is the father of taxonomy? As I know, father of taxonomy is Carlos Linnaeus. Okay, but he also contribution of knowing something of taxonomy. He started taxonomy, and then Carlos Linnaeus maybe becoming the father, and he that has explored so much, so that's why Carlos Linnaeus becomes the father. But he also make contribution in taxonomy. Taxonomy is, what's the definition of taxonomy actually? The definition of taxonomy is to the science of classifying living organisms into groups based on shared characteristics. In this, you got a species level, then genus, then family, order, class, phylum or division, phylum for animals, division for plants, then you will get kingdom. Here and the other name is geography. That means he is also doing for a study of those how animals uh, live in that particular area, and they confined to that particular area only. Just like crocodiles live in water in the forest, and leopards they primarily live in something good level of grasses as well as trees, and fishes living in water actually, and giraffes living to the area where uh, plants is there. Let's see about the other term, evolution. Evolution means growing of things. If you talking about evolution means growing of things from microorganisms to macroorganisms, and it becomes evolve things to a very big size. For an example, mostly seen like a human example, as firstly they are Ramapithecus, and then Dryopithecus, Homonid habilis, something, and Neanderthal and something, and lastly we got Homo sapiens. That kind of evolution he also works on it and know about that things. And systematics, he also know about the things and make research on systematics. Systematics means past as well as what right now is going on right not time. That means it's a present time as well as past time. What are the changes happens within the organisms, and how they relate with one organism with other organisms, how human connects with other animals. For an example, dogs, how they dogs evolve, how animals evolve, how humans evolve, these kind of things. And the history and philosophy of biology, he is knowing what biology of history means, same like how microorganisms to macroorganisms. And philosophy of biology means giving theories as well as something concepts, methods to know about more in biology. He almost single handedly made the origin of a species diversity. Single handed, that means he is the only person, those who make origin of a species diversity actually. That means how a species divert by getting natural selection. Some species like they get tolerate high temperatures, so they become uh, something more resistant to temperatures. And those who get more resistant to cold temperatures, they get something, for example, polar bears. And those who just like that, you can understand things like that. Okay, here it is, here made of evolution of. So this origin of a species divergence, like how a species divert as per of their conditions, the central question of evolutionary biology that it is today. Okay, he also pointed means he was the first person, those who initiate and end. Okay, or as well as throughout means starting to end something. And he also pointed the currently accepted definition of a biological species. What we know about biological species in currently is that how we know many species are. Okay, he also pioneered the currently accepted definition of a biological species. The species definition that we later on we discussed in the chapters, like many species, dog species, cat species, lion species, tiger species, leopard species, crocodile species, these kind of several species. And he was the first who makes like a biological species. He gave the definition of biological species. Mayer was awarded three prizes, widely regarded as the triple crown of biology. Okay, he got three prizes. Okay, just like he called, so he says simply like he got three crown, triple crown of biology. Okay, he started from 1983 getting a prize of Bulgin prize. It's like a first prize is a big prize for someone. If you got a prize, for you also first prize is the big prize. So you can relate Bulgin prize is the first prize, and 83 is the common name as per of their names, because in Ernest Mayer, his name is Ernest. If you just turn the E later, it becomes looks like 3. So he started taking prizes from 1983. Not, I'm saying just prizes, not the title or getting an honor. Okay, I'm just saying prizes. So he start getting prizes as per of their names, just like Thierry. So he get prizes in later of their life is started from 1983. And the second prize is very international level prize he got. So the second prize name is international prize. Okay, international prize, not a national prize, it's an international prize for biology. Of course biology, bro. In 1994, biology means not in botany, not in zoology. He got in combination of biology, botany as well as zoology. He is the very best person. That's why he is getting prize for biology, not only for botany, not only for zoology. He got for us both botany and zoology, uh, that you can say biology. In 1994, first he got 1983 and second he got 1994. Just as per your maybe of birthday of 2004, 10 years back he got 1994. And the third prize he got Kraft Food Prize. Kraft Food Prize. That time he cried for this prize. You can remember that that's way, because in 1999, because if you know and play the game of Ludo at the 99, he always a snake there in 100, and they many of the times they bite your something okay. Okay, so that time you can remember like he cry at that time, like cry food. He cry food prize in 1999. And Mayer died at the age of 100 in the year 2004 as per of your birthday. Till then, bye.